Hello, everyone. This is Pastor Kenny here, and I prepared a training, and I have to admit this is my second time recording it. The first time was right after I came from the gym the other day, and well, actually, that was the second time. The first time it didn't come out well at all, so I did another one right after I came from the gym, and there was just too much background noise. So this is my third attempt. So hopefully this one's going to come out okay. Now, I do want to share this with you because for the past month or so, I really have been, well, somewhat lackadaisical in doing my Now Lifestyle 7-minute workouts. My father passed away in December. As a minister, I was the one preaching that funeral. When I got back, my daughter, who had decided to move here to Vegas, and she came in and she got a job while she was looking. Her daughter needed a babysitter, and guess who became the designated babysitter? This guy. So for a month, because it took her a month, this little girl that you see here with that beautiful smile, she's hyper energetic, and she kept me on my P's and Q's, and she wore me out. So fortunately, they found a place, they moved on, and I can get my life back to some degree of normalcy, but I'm also in the process of purchasing a home. So life for me is really busy. But anyway, with that said, I want to go ahead and make my third attempt to do this presentation. Now, I'm going to cover 3 topics. The first one, I'm going to talk about a predictive model. Then I'm going to talk about automation from lead generation to sales. And finally, I'm going to talk about scaling up, but scaling up based upon a concept which I call the power trinity. Now, I do have some specific goals, and actually one goal, and that is to come up with a simple, easy to duplicate, low cost, effective, and predictable method to obtain Now Lifestyle Pro resellers. Now, hopefully you're aware that we have 3 membership levels. We have a standard reseller, which we don't hear a lot about, but if you're buying guaranteed leads, this is the membership level that they're coming under. This is a non-commissionable level. What I mean by that, we don't earn anything because they only pay an annual fee to be a reseller, and all they get to earn commission on is selling products. Then there's the pro reseller. This is the level most people want to be at, because now you can earn commissions on every pro reseller that you bring into the company. And next is as a Now Lifestyle professional. That's the level that I'm at. Okay, it takes about $2,000 to come in at that level, but it is very profitable because every time you sign up a Now Lifestyle professional, you earn about $1,000 commission. Plus, the training at that level is just awesome. Okay, but the focus of this presentation is on obtaining the pro resellers, the Now Lifestyle Pro resellers. Now, some time back, I did a training where I explained how I came up with the maximum dollar amount that I'm willing to spend for a pro reseller. And this is something that I used to do in my tax practice. And I would look at how much money can I earn off a client within the first year, because hopefully I want to keep them longer than a year. But if I can break even, that was a good thing. So in this case, how I made this determination for here is I just took $22 a month, multiplied it times 12, and I got $264, which now becomes my base fee, representing the maximum that I would spend to get a pro reseller. But I really don't want to spend that amount, but that's the maximum that I was spending. Now, I didn't want to make a note. Technically, we earn 50% of every of the $50 monthly fee, which comes to about $25 a month. But there are some fees that we have to pay, and when we factor it in, we actually earn about $22 and some change. That may bother some people. It doesn't bother me. It works out great. But I had to readjust because originally I used 25 and had 300, and I had to use 22 to get a more accurate figure. Anyway, another issue for me is retention. I mean, if I'm basing this on a year, then I need them to stay 1 year at least so I can break even. And I had some concerns about the retention rate, especially in the early stages of development. And one of them was because of the confused state of the back office. I mean, it wasn't that easy to navigate through that back office. And the other issue, I just have to tell you the truth. I have a very I'm very lackadaisical in my follow up. Most of you are probably doing a much better job than I am, and I'm going to get better at this. But fortunately, the back office has improved dramatically. It is intuitive, it is tight, and it's going to keep people with the company a lot longer. And the company follow-ups are really helping to compensate for my lackadaisical follow-up efforts. But I have to admit, I'm improving. And I'm going to keep working on that because that's one of my weaknesses is follow-up. Now, like I said, I had a goal. And one of those goals was I needed to find something that was predictable. You see, what I mean by a predictive model is that you have the ability to predict with some degree of accuracy how many pro resellers I could obtain based upon either a dollar amount spent or XYZ activities performed. Now, why is this important? Well, let me explain it this way. In the 1980s, I owned a real estate company, and I had attended this seminar given by a guy named Tom Hawkins. Now, Tom Hawkins at that time hadn't wrote the book, The Art of Selling Anything, but he was the number one real estate agent in all of California. So, I had to go listen to him. And during the seminar, I was given a specific set of questions that almost always got the same predictable results. And as a result, I became the top listing and selling agent for the entire LA region of the Really World franchise, which is the franchise we owned at that time. Now, because I was able to perform XYZ activities and the results were predictable, I knew if I knocked on a specific number of doors and asked this specific set of questions and followed a specific set of activities, I would always get an average number of listings. And all I had to do was just do more and more and more of it. And that's what I did. And I got more and more listings, which led to more and more sales, which led to me getting all kinds of awards. Now, if we can find a predictable model that will consistently supply X number of pro resellers, we can do the same thing, provided we share and teach others. And not only do we share and teach, but they got to do it too. Okay, if we share and teach others and they do the same thing, we will all prosper together. Now, the simpler this model, the easier it is for others to put into action. Tom Hopkins made prospecting simple and easy and predictable, and all that was required was for me to simply get out there and do it. And I did, and it worked. Now, as far as finding an XYZ, or what I mean by that, activities, a specific set of activities that produce that's predictable with NowLifeStyle, so far, I can get results, but I haven't been able to get predictable results. Okay? So that's not going to work here. But I discovered that if I spent a specific dollar amount with a specific lead source, I would consistently get X number of pro resellers. Now, this is tested over a 3-month period. My statistical model is based over a 3-month period. Now, this lead source generates for me about 1 to 2 pro resellers for about every 100 plus leads that I purchase, and it costs me about $113 for 100 plus leads, about 130 something, 115 to 130 leads for every $113 spent. Now, this is less than 1/2 of what I was willing to spend to obtain a pro reseller. Also, I have been an advocate, and in the beginning, I was really an advocate of buying guaranteed paid signups. But this has statistically given me better results than the NowLifeStyle guaranteed paid signups. Now, guaranteed paid signups are non-commissionable standard resellers. When they come in as a paid sign-up, they come in as a standard reseller, meaning you don't earn any commissions off of that. And they have to upgrade. They have to upgrade to pro resellers or now lifestyle professionals for us to start earning commissions. And also before they can start earning the more than just simply a percentage, a commission based upon selling our products. Excuse me there. Now, yes, I was averaging between 1 and 3 pro reseller upgrades for every $400 that I spent on leads. That's not bad. That's, about $150, $200, for leads. Still well within what I was willing to spend. But these leads, trying to get these leads is very difficult. They sell fast. They are extremely profitable. And it's hard to get them with any degree of consistency. And at this point, okay, that means you can't automate them. You can't automate the process. And if you don't move fast, you won't even get them. Now, I do want to point out, Now Lifestyle is always improving. They're always making changes. In the coming months, this may change, but right now, they're hard to get. Plus, I experienced a certain degree of negativity from those who felt they were misled because they did not realize they had to upgrade to pro reseller to earn more than just 20% on the sale of products. Now, until our Amazon-like e-commerce store is fully functional, the value of being just a standard reseller, is quite poor. It's not that good. Now, once this e-commerce store is fully functional, that may change. But at this point, not so good. Anyway, using these leads from this source that I'm getting with our amazing sales funnels, I'm getting resellers who fully understand that after a 7 to 14 day trial period, they do have to spend $50 per month. And I can get these leads consistently. I can even automate that process, which makes it perfect for what I'm trying to do. So before continuing on, I want to show you where in your back office you can find the funnels that work with some degree of consistency with this predictive model. So we're going to pause and come right back. Okay, everybody, this is my back office, and what I want to just make sure you understand that when you come in, this is the dashboard that you're greeted with, and you go to business, and then I'm going to stop the video. Go to grow your business. Actually, excuse me, that's not where I want you to go. I want you to go to reseller tools. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Go to promo links. Click here, lead pages. And when you scroll down, the amazing campaigns. Oh, we got another one that they surprised me with. Well, let me see what this one is. This is brand new. I hadn't seen this before. I was on here earlier today. And I have another one that I've seen. Oh, these look nice. Let me look and see these before we move on. These are brand new. Okay. This is really nice. I like this. They haven't got a description yet, but like I said, this is brand new. I wasn't expecting this. Okay, and this is another one that's brand new. Okay, so these are some special events. Kharkiv, I don't know where that is, but anyway, we got some new funnels coming in. They're always adding stuff. Let me look at this one again. Same place. Okay. That was just caught me off guard there. But the two amazing funnels are right here and here. We have this one, Now Lifestyle Pre-Launch Amazing Dash Simple. And this one, Now Lifestyle Amazing Dash Simple 2. This is the one that seems to work the best. Both of these are working. I've tested them both, but this one seems to be getting the best results. So you want to use this particular one. And I recommend that with this campaign, you go here and create a tracking link. And the way you create a tracking link, okay, is you click the button And then add something to identify, because this will help you track the effectiveness of each page. Add a tracking link for each one. You might want to call this MLM Leads or whatever. But add the tracking link, click there, and then you'll be giving a tracking code at the end of your name, and then use that link with the program, and that'll help you to keep track. And you do the same thing with the other, but these are this one and this one are the two that work really, really well with our MLM leads. Okay, I don't want to take a lot of time, just wanted to show you that. Okay, now that we've gone through that, I want to talk about automation. The more we can automate our business, the more our time can be freed up to pursue other things. Now NowLifeStyle has blessed us with something totally unique to the network marketing industry. Now, I don't want to overstate this, but I believe NowLifeStyle is revolutionizing the network marketing, the internet marketing, and to some degree, social media marketing industries. I believe this company is revolutionizing them all. Folks, we have cutting edge stuff here at our disposal. We just got to use it. In fact, personally, I believe this is perhaps the most powerful marketing system in the history of network marketing. But we got to explain it, or people won't know what they have. I can't say this enough. This is cutting edge stuff, folks. It's at your disposal. Please don't blow it. Now, the source, my lead source for this NowLifeStyle automation campaign, and folks, my goal is to have multiple automation campaigns, each one being able to set up on autopilot like this. That's important. So my lead source is from a company called MLM Leads. So at this point, I want to pause for a minute and take you to their website and take you through, show you what's available at this site. Okay, everybody, this is the website where I get the leads. It's called MLMLeads.com. And I would appreciate it if you will use my affiliate link. That way I can get credit. And I do recommend that when you share this site, that you also share your affiliate link. Now, one of the things I want to make sure you understand that the leads that you want are here. My Autopilot Web Traffic National. And I'm just going to show you the cost of these leads is right here. For $47, you can get 40 leads. For $113, $115, $277, $280, all the way up to where if you wanted to spend $2,050, you can get 2,500 leads, or $870 for 800. So there's a price range in there for everybody. I've been testing right here at $113. And this month I did a little bit more. I was able to work a little something special, so I got almost double this amount of leads for this month, and the results have been quite spectacular. Now, just to show you my back office right quick, as you can see, December it was 130, January 130, and then this month 208. Now I'm still getting leads from this. And let me just quickly show you, let me use this particular page. And as you can see here, I got 3 on the 13th, which was yesterday, 9 on the 13th, 9 more on the 13th, 3 more on the 12th, 7 on the 12th, 5 on the 11th, 4, another 4 on the 11th, 4 on the 9th, 12 on the 9th. Okay, this was one person who responded to my auto responder. I got another one on the 8th, 8 on the 8th. And this is a combination of those opting into the NowLifeStyle, creating free campaigns. And 2 of them have already upgraded for this month to the 14-day trial, because I'm using the Amazing 2 campaign. And so as you can see on, and then in January, on the 16th, there were 27 that went into the Amazing campaign. On the 7th, 9, and the 5th, 3, 4 on the 2nd, 2 on the 3rd, and so forth and so on. Also, you'll see that I got quite a few in December: 4, 4, 8, 12, 3, 1, 5, 37. In December, I was using the Facebook groups page. Okay, so I was getting them to the Facebook groups and it did work. However, I will say I'm getting better results with the amazing campaign. So I just wanted you to see that they do work. So this is something you definitely want to do. Okay, now that we've gone through that website, I want to just do a quick summary. Okay, MLM Leads is the source for this NowLifeStyle automation campaign. And remember, my goal is to have multiple automation campaigns. When you go to their site, they have numerous types of leads. The one that you want that works is called My Autopilot Web Traffic National. Those are the ones that I'm getting the results that I'm talking about for this campaign. You want to use the amazing sales funnels. There's two of them. I've used them both, but the amazing tool seems to work best, and I believe it's because it shows up really well on a cell phone. And all our pages really need to be cell phone, work with cell phones, because that's where the action is. It's in cell phones right now. And I don't even use a cell phone too much. Okay, you want to choose auto ship to completely automate the process. Plus, you get 15% more leads. That's important. You get 15% more. That means the more leads, the more potential sales. You want to present this information to everyone you sponsor into NowLifeStyle. In fact, anyone in your downline. You want people in your downline, okay, to duplicate this process. You want to share your affiliate link with them, because there's nothing wrong with creating an additional source of income. So you get an affiliate link, as I showed you, when you sign up with MLM Leads. You want to use that because, hey, that's just some extra money in your pocket. Now I want to talk about duplication. The key to duplication is simplicity and ease. The simpler and easier a system is, the simpler and easier it is for others to duplicate. There's nothing easier or simpler than what I've just showed you. Okay? So the only issue really is cost. Now, I showed you for around $40-something. You can start off with a 40-something leads. You can go all the way up to a couple of $100. The model that I've based this on, that I did my testing with, I was spending 113, worked great. I went a little bit more this month, and folks, and the results have just been great. All I can say is I'm getting great results. So the only issue is cost. And if you really, really, really want to do this, and you really, really don't have that money, folks, don't despair. In your back office, it's a phenomenal training on getting free leads by Dave Gardner. Study and implement what he teaches. I told you, this is a gold mine that we have with this company. Go back there. You're going to find all kinds of valuable nuggets to help you build your business. But just remember, it's going to take more time, more effort, and more discipline if you want to build your business for free. But if you're serious, you can do it. Okay, so don't despair if you can't buy leads. But I'm telling you, buying leads is the way to go. Now, as I mentioned, your back office is a virtual cornucopia of valuable training worth thousands and thousands of dollars. So please take advantage of it. Dig in there. Look at what you got. Okay? Because it will help you. Even if you are doing something other than NowLifeStyle, the training in there will help you. So now we're talking about scaling up based upon the concept of the power trinity. Now, there are three elements to the power trinity, and we're going to focus especially upon the concept of duplication in this particular training. And the three elements of the power trinity are leverage, duplication, and logarithmic growth. All apply in what I'm doing, but I'm going to focus mainly on duplication in this particular presentation. Now, the most critical part of duplication is teaching and sharing. That is why I'm producing this video. So you can learn the system and teach it to others by showing them this video or simply explaining it one-on-one. But we've got to get the word out. It's got to be gotten out consistently. So we have to have a method. And video is one of the most powerful methods of getting information out, provided we all share. Okay, we've got to get out there and share this with people. Now, you're going to be building 3 income streams with this particular campaign. You're going to be earning direct sales bonuses. You're going to be earning binary matrix income. And of course, you're going to get a little bit of commissions from your affiliate link with MLM Leads. What I love about this system allows you to create a self-funding business. In fact, each campaign that we come up with will be self-funding. So once we build it, it'll be paying for itself. That's what we want. We want it to pay for itself. Okay? And I literally mean pay for itself. Okay? Not figurative. I mean, it really pays for you. See, we have this card. I hope you have your card. It's our GVO MasterCard. We don't talk about this enough. But you can use your GVO card to pay your lead generation fees and your pro reseller fees. In fact, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm using this card to pay my fees. I don't use any of my other credit cards. I pay for it from the commissions that I get from NowLifeStyle and, of course, GVO. The more leads you purchase, the faster your business will grow and the sooner it will pay for itself. Now, let me just use an example. I'm going to use the 280 leads per month as an example, and it runs about $277 a month. But if you're on auto ship, you get about a 15% more, so more closer to 322 leads. Okay, so you're averaging 1 to 2 leads for every 100 leads. That's 3 to 6 pro resellers on an average that you will get per month from these leads. So let's just say for illustration purposes, you're averaging, say, 5 pro resellers at each time in each purchase cycle that you go into. And your average monthly direct reseller bonus is $22. So if you multiply it times 5, you get $100. It's really $25, but I'm adjusting for some expenses that we have when we get our GVO card. So sometime after your first month, and the reason I say sometime after is because there are some things we got to consider. Number one, this particular campaign, they have either 7 to 14 days before they start paying their $50. Then there's a 30-day, 100% money-back guarantee. So until that 14-day period and that 30-day period has passed, we don't get the commissions. And then it's going to be also going to depend on what time in the month your commissions come in and what time in the month, they actually signed up. But sometime after your first month, your GVO card can now be used to pay your $50 reseller fee because you get $110, and you have about $60 left on your card if you want to do it like that. Sometime after your second month, remember we got to adjust for those time periods, you will have another 110, which is 220, plus you would have still have $60 left on your card. That's 280. That's just $47 short of your total cost for being a reseller and for the cost of lead generation in this particular campaign. Sometime after your third month, you'll be receiving about $330 per month, on your GVO card. And at this point, you can cover all the costs. In fact, I'm covering all my costs and then some. This is Valentine's Day. I bought all my wife's Valentine's Day stuff with my GVO card, and I'm only a platinum. I'm not an emerald or anything. I'm only a platinum. I'm close to being to the next level, but I'm a platinum member with NowLifeStyle, and I'm earning enough money to pay all my fees. I'm not a top earner, but still I can pay my advertising costs and my pro reseller fee. So it really costs me nothing, and I have money left over to do some other things. Okay. Now, sometime after your first month, you'll be in profit, averaging an additional $110 per month, direct sale bonuses, so that, sometime after that next month, you'll start earning around $440 a month, and then around $550, then around $660, then $770, etc. You want to make sure your leads are on autopilot so you don't miss. But this is just to kind of give you some idea of the potential of what you can do if you start this campaign. Now, if you start with less money, it's going to take longer. You start with more, you'll do it faster. Okay? Now, let's say you start with 115 leads, which really, when you're getting the 15%, about 132. And you put them on, when you put them on auto ship. Well, that's going to run you about $113 a month. It's going to take about 8 or 9 months to become totally self-funding. This is what I tested this model with, was at this level, because this is my test period. Now I'm ready to really go up with this. Okay, your net effective costs, okay, are going to go down. That's what's happening with me. My net effective cost keeps going down. So when you start getting your first $22, your net effective cost is like $141. And that's incorrect. After 44, about 119, 66, 97, 88, 75, 110, about 53, 130 next month, so on down. So your net effective cost is going to be going down lower and lower and lower until you get to zero. Somewhere around your second or third month, you'll be able to cover your direct reseller fees, and somewhere around that 8th and 9th month, you'll be able to cover all your costs if you come in at this level. And if you go up to $44, it's going to take even longer. But you'll get there, fast or slow, depending on what level you want to come in at. And you can always increase as you get more money. Okay. So that's dealing with our direct sales bonus. Now I want to talk about the binary matrix income. Now, over time, your binary matrix income is going to grow. Even if you just did this and you didn't share it, some people are going to find out about it. Some are going to do it. Some are going to do other things. They're going to bring in family, friends, and you're going to eventually start getting people into your binary matrix. If you're consistently putting people into your organization, you're going to consistently get your binary matrix to grow, sometimes fast, sometimes slow. Eventually you'll get there. Once you have between 6 and 60 people, you'll be getting between $20 and $200 every month. When you have 150 to 300, you'll be getting like $500 to $1,000 a month. So your matrix is going to grow and build if you are consistently bringing in pro resellers. That's why I'm focusing on pro resellers. I'm not concerned so much about the free accounts, even though you get a lot of free signups and you also get a lot of leads, and you're creating a pool of people that sometime in the future may go ahead and upgrade to become a pro reseller. And so this is going to, the more you do it, the more, and the longer you do it, the more money you're going to make in the long term. But I want to talk about scaling up and acceleration based upon this model of leverage, duplication, and logarithmic growth, and we're going to focus mainly on duplication. Now, first of all, I want to point that what I want to show you would not be possible without first having a predictive model that was simple and easy to duplicate. Now, I've got a goal for myself. I want to get 10 people. I want to get 10 people who will do the following. Number 1, implement this campaign and put it on autopilot. 2, teach others this exact same system. 3, who will set a goal of getting 10 people just like me to do the same thing. Really, really simple. And one of the best ways to teach others is to get as many people as possible to watch this training. Maybe you could do a better one, which is fine with me. But we want to get people to learn this concept. Having a simple, easy, duplicatable system that we could all plug into. And we want to come up with more simple, easy, duplicatable systems that run on autopilot as we proceed on. Okay? This will accelerate our binary income like crazy, folks. Now, I'm going to give you an illustration which is very simplistic, but you need to understand the way this binary works. Okay? There's these overrides that take place, and when a person brings in somebody, even when they're above you, they go below you. And once your matrix qualified, they add to your growth dynamics. So, folks, this can grow crazy. But I want to just give a little simplistic illustration that really does not break this down or do it justice, but it'll kind of help you understand what I mean by crazy growth. Now, remember, long before this magic number of 10, your matrix income will be growing like wildfire. But what happens when we get 10 people all doing the same thing? Now, after you get 10 people all doing the same thing, now I put month 1, don't use month 1. Let's say after that period, just a period of time, when 10 people get 10 people that are anywhere in your downline, 100 new resellers are going to be added to your matrix. Now, if they're taught and they're teaching people this system and 10 more people that they get each, well, that means that now, after this period, 1,000 new resellers are going to be added to your matrix. And if they're taught, remember the key word is teaching. They got to learn the system or they won't do it. Especially the deeper down you get, they won't do it. But if you can get them teaching this, and one of the best ways is to use something like a video, because a video doesn't get tired. It runs 24 hours a day, and you can have it running and teaching people consistently all the time. Okay? So if 1,000 people found 10, well, that's 10,000 new resellers in your matrix. Now, it may take a few years to get there, but hey, that's okay. Because let's take a quick look at this chart again. As I pointed out before, you get 150 to 300 people, you're getting $500 to $1,000 extra into your matrix. You get 600 to 1,500 new people, you're getting $2,000 to $5,000 added to your matrix every month. If you get 3,000 to 6,000 people, you're getting 10,000 to 20,000. Now, look, there's more to the matrix. I have a whole video training on this matrix income. You got to become matrix qualified. There's left leg. There's weak legs and strong legs and cycling and all that stuff that's involved. But the truth of the matter is, if you didn't even know that, the system itself is so sophisticated, it'll build your matrix for you without you even doing anything, if you just brought in the numbers. So it's important to create duplication, to get a specific number of people doing the same thing. You're going to see much training, and they are going to tell you the best way to build this business is to bring in leads, and people are doing it. We got some great lead sources. There's Udemy. You can use Bing ads, Facebook ads. There's AdWords ads. There's all types of solo ads. I mean, folks, there's a tremendous number of ways. But what I'm looking for is something that is consistent and predictable, that's low cost, simple and easy, that we can build a model and plug it into our sales funnels. And the beautiful thing is we're getting brand new, done for you, tested sales funnels that plan to give us one every month. We just got a brand new one, which I'm excited to really experiment with. It may work out better than amazing, but right now we know this works. And so we'll create a simple campaign, a automated campaign that we can use, and as we get more and more money, we just add more and more campaigns, or we just scale up and we keep teaching people to do the same thing. Now, folks, if this doesn't excite you, I don't know what will. I'm excited about this. You know, two things really excite me. One is my granddaughter, and the other, okay, is what I can do with this, especially if we were to come up with more than one campaign. Now, this is just one, but what if we could come up with more and more automated campaigns and put them on autopilot? Folks, the sky is the limit as to what we can achieve. You know, Joe has said he wants to make this company a $1 billion company. And I believe he's going to do it. And I want to help him do it. And there's different ways. Because I am going to hold some live opportunity meetings and things of that nature once I move into my new home and I get settled. But the truth is, if I can put this system in place, if I can get 10 people just to do this, and to find 10 more just to do this, the sky really is the limit, even if I don't come up with any other campaigns. But we want to have more than one. Folks, I also have a goal, and it's based upon this number, 83,334.34. I put that on my Facebook page, and I say, hey, what do you ask people to give me some feedback, and nobody said a word. I mean, it was just total silence. 83,334.34. What does that mean? Well, let me tell you why this number really excites me. This is how much money it takes per month to have a yearly cash flow of $1 million per year. Now, I'm not talking about assets. I'm talking about cash money. I've bought real estate. I've bought a lot of properties. I've had millions of dollars in assets. I've been a millionaire on paper more than once. And quite frankly, being a millionaire on paper doesn't mean much. I used to work for a multimillionaire. Actually, I was a part of his sales staff, and he would talk about his multimillionaire friends who made millions of dollars, but net cash that they had in their pocket was less than most people who had a welfare check. It's about having cash in your pocket. And I want $1 million cash every year after expenses. Now, Lifestyle has given me the opportunity to do that. But folks, you really have to think outside the box. I have to think outside the box to do this. I can't be making a little bit. I got to make massive amounts. We're talking $83,000 per month. And I'm not talking about being a business like Joe. I've had my office was 4,000 square feet. His is 10. Mine was not as big as his, but hey, that's a lot of work. It was kind of fun, but I don't know if I want to do that anymore. I might, but right now, I just want cash flow. And to get this kind of cash flow, you got to think outside the box. Now, I presented this to you. What you're going to do with it, I don't know. But this, I do know. Okay, if you want to be successful, if you really, really want to make a lot, you got to be bold. You got to take bold and massive action, people. You got to go out there and do things. Sometimes they might not work, but you try and you try and you try again. And I haven't done this yet. This is brand new even for me. But I have been working on putting together something like this, and now I'm ready. I'm ready. Are you ready to do it? Are you ready to? Then you got to be at least a pro reseller. You'll be better off being a professional like I am, okay? But at the minimum, you need to be a pro reseller. You need to purchase leads and put them on autopilot with MLM Leads and plug it into your Now Lifestyle amazing sales funnels. Yes, Udemy is good. I've tried them. I love them. Facebook ads, great. There's a lot of great sources for leads, but I'm just telling you, this is predictable, it's simple, and it's easy. That's what I'm looking for. It's predictable, simple, and easy. Just like I had to take what Tom Hawkins taught me, I had to literally do it. Do you know that most of the people that spent the same amount of money that I spent to sit in those training sessions didn't do it? They didn't do it. That's crazy to me. Now, I have to admit, I've tried a lot of stuff. Everything doesn't work. But, folks, this one I'm excited about. Please, let's put this together. Let's teach others this system. Let's get out there and let's really become successful. Now, the links for this campaign should be just below this video. So you should find all the links to this campaign. I may post it in my Facebook group before I put it on the page that I'm going to be putting it on, where the links are there. So if the links are not, if you're watching it in my group or on my page, the links may not be there, but I will be posting the link where the actual training sessions will be kept, and there all the links will be there. And it's important, if you aren't watching this and you're not in my group, make sure you join my Facebook group, because that's where I put a lot of my training information. I will tell you that we're going to be doing training on a number of things besides building your business. We're going to talk about the tax benefits. You know, I have many, many years as a tax professional. I still do taxes. I have tax preparers that call me for consultation. I ran a tax school where I taught tax preparers how to prepare taxes, and my specialty was home-based businesses. So I'm going to be teaching a lot of strategies in that arena. As well as more. I'm going to have guest speakers. There's tools. There are automation tools you'll be able to use. I'm going to be talking about those too. But I don't want to prolong this, folks. Thank you for spending this much time with me. Be blessed, and let's do this thing. All right? Bye-bye.